going on YouTube? Subject for this video is kind of like something a little different. It's my first ever POV drive, but I got some updates. We are in the Tesla, we're in the daily, but
System ready.
I got some updates that are gonna be coming very soon for this channel, and I thought that I would share them with you guys because I know a lot of my viewers have been mainly, sorry, I'm trying to like fix the camera, but have been mainly just from, you know, being reckless, driving fast on the interstate and stuff like that. But I got a lot of things recently that I got to deal with, so I can't be doing that type of stuff no more. It'll just, you know, ruin a lot of what I got going on. But we're just gonna go ahead and drive and just talk about the things that are gonna be going on with this. We are in the Tesla, and now it's just the new car's coming soon. That's a huge update. I don't know if you guys know or follow me on Instagram, but if you guys don't, go follow me on Instagram. It's the ad is just JJPOV. But I will be getting a new car here in about a week or so. For the past about, I want to say month and a half, I've been dealing with non-stop, just constant back and forth with my insurance company, just trying to figure out what is going to be going on with this new car that I'm buying. Insurance is taking forever because my truck just recently got totaled, so I've been dealing with insurance in the claim and stuff like that. And my insurance as of right now, just because I am under the age of 25, with my insurance, it's just they won't let me put on another car. I already am at the max amount of cars that I'm allowed for my insurance company, and if I wanted to do anything else, I'd have to go through like one of my parents, or, you know, just someone who's willing to let me put my insurance on their car, or put my car on their insurance, you know. But we are going to be getting a new car, and I'll kind of give you guys a spoiler alert. Instagram and TikTok will not be seeing this, so the only way you're going to be able to know what car I might possibly be getting is if you end up, you know, watching this video. Basically though, we got a couple options. Where I'm looking at a 535i BMW. Let me get started with just saying that I am looking for a car that I can modify, make it, you know, look good, still be pretty quick. I don't really care about, like, with what I did with the truck, I mean, I did a lot of work to it, to the point of trying to make it fast, you know, and a lot of money was spent into that, and I don't really want to do that. Not at least right now. I just want a car that looks good for social media, and, you know, it's not a crappy car and stuff like that, you know. So I'm kind of leaning towards more German side. I do have an American car that I kind of think about getting, which is a Mustang. It's the S550. As you guys know, I used to own a Mustang at an SVT Cobra. It was 98. It was beautiful. Loved it, but the motor blew up. That kind of sucks. But I am looking at getting either a 2018 Mercedes E400. It's got the AMG package, everything, so suspension, tires, rims, all of the, you know, big ordeal stuff. Just because of the fact it does have the twin turbo V6 that does have a huge platform for tuning and aftermarket mods. Obviously, it's not as big as what the what's it called, the BMW would be, which is a 20. I think the BMW was a 2014. That BMW, obviously, it's the N55. That year, at least, is pretty reliable, I would say. But honestly, I'm kind of leaning towards more of the Mercedes because of the fact that I do travel a lot. Like, these videos and stuff that I make, they're not just always in my hometown in Iowa, right? I travel, I go to Texas, Florida, etc. All of these places and stuff like that. I need a car that's reliable, and I just don't find BMW reliable. But obviously, only time will tell when I do go out and test drive these vehicles and stuff like that. And also, on top of that, Mercedes, the interior is just spot on. They are on top of BMW and Audi for German cars. They are on top. I mean, and also, if you guys got any other recommendations of what car I should get, drop it down below in the comments. Also, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'm gonna be trying to do some more POV videos, at least 3 or 4 videos posted a week. It's kind of difficult, especially when you don't have a car that is technically social media worthy. This car, no. Everybody hates Teslas, and that is not the point of this car, at least. It's just a POV video, you know? We're talking, we're driving, doing whatnot. But that's besides the point. I kind of talk too much, I'm not gonna lie. But I will say, there's definitely gonna be some huge come-ups. I'm gonna be doing a lot of just straight up POV drives. I will be going to meets and doing some POV at the meets, and there's just a lot of upcoming content that I'm going to be switching to that's going to be a lot bigger than what I usually do. So it's going to be definitely a learning curve and a big change, and definitely different from the content that you guys have been seeing me post. But overall, I'm just hoping that this does go well, because if it does, I will be doing it for what my videos are. Because originally, as you guys know, all my videos were just straight up me being reckless, you know? And I can't do that because, you know, it's just gonna end badly. It ends badly for everyone. You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, I mean, really, I just don't know what else to talk about besides let's just drive and stuff, and if I come up with something, I'll just talk about it. But hopefully the angle's doing good. This is my first time doing this, but we'll figure it out, you know? I will say this Tesla is pretty freaking quick. I will say that myself. I do enjoy the speed and the luxury that this Tesla provides, but it's definitely not my cup of tea to be driving an electric vehicle. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas of what car I should get next, stupid radar. But if you guys have any ideas of what I should be getting next for a car, drop it down below. I'm really looking at German cars. I've really owned only owned American cars, and that sounds bad in a way. Like, I've never branched out into something different. I do know that German platforms and stuff like that are just really good for tuning, really good for making power. I know the E400 can't, well, like, it can, I mean, you can make any car make whatever horsepower you want. Build the motor, do whatever you want to it, you can make it hit that power. It's just a sacrifice he's got to make, the amount of money, you know, the motor could blow up, stuff like that. Like, you just got to deal with that. But like, it just, you know, it just really just depends on what your cup of tea is and like what you want to do. But like the Mercedes, I feel like it'd be reliable. I feel like it could get me to and from places without having to worry about anything else, like breaking down. Obviously, if something does break down, it's going to be more expensive than the older BMW. But at the same time, if you're buying a Mercedes and you got Mercedes money, you know what I'm trying to say. But let's just go ahead and drive. Enough chit-chatting and yapping. Let's just fucking drive, to be honest. I will say I will be a little reckless most likely in some of my videos, but it ain't gonna be an all the time thing. I don't need it catching on to me. But this car is speeding to catch up to me. This car is quick. It gets up to over 100 miles an hour fast. But I hate dailying this. I hate it a lot. But I love it at the same time. This car just sped up to catch me fast. And they're on my butt, bro. Should I just dip? Oh, wait. We're just gonna tail him, bro. Although I will say, another topic is that if I do get this Mustang that I'm talking about, so it is an EcoBoost. It is already modded. It's already been tuned. But the guy that I would buy it off of has a dyno sheet of this car making 580 wheel, which is phenomenal for a EcoBoost. You know, it is an S550. It is manual. So I just don't know what to pick, to be honest, because I'm in love with manual cars. My Mustang was manual. It was beautiful. I loved it. Just, I guess, long road trips, manual and stuff like that, it would kind of suck. What is this car doing? Oh, he's trying to cut up. Okay. Should we cut up with him? I think we gotta cut up with him. Come on, what we gonna do? Okay. Come on, let's go. Yeah, come on. I feel like he's maxing it out. But anyways, as I was saying, I just genuinely don't know what to pick. I have a huge budget that I can spend. I just need the car to be good, reliable, take me to and from places, because I like to drive my cars. You should always be driving your cars. If you're not driving your cars, you're being retarded. Or I guess I should say retarded, you know, don't want to get canceled. But like, I just don't know what I should pick. You know what I'm saying? And if I pick the wrong thing that doesn't have the tuning accessibility, or I pick the one car that's just not... Oh, we got a cop. This car got right behind me and then my radar detector went off. I don't know. I just don't know what to pick, and I need you guys' help on picking it. I've been kind of giving hints on to what I would be, but like guaranteed right now, I'm really just thinking about the Mercedes. It's just really what I want. I love the interior on it, the ambient lighting, the just everything about that car. I just love, and the price that I can get that car for with the mileage that's on it is phenomenal. But I just don't know which one to pick yet. And if I pick the wrong one and I just end up not being happy with it, that's just gonna really, really suck. But anyways, I'm probably gonna end up closing out the video right here. But if there is any questions that you guys have coming further about what my up and coming content is, DM me on Instagram or comment on this video and I'll answer every single one of y'all's questions. But if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys like and subscribe. And if you make sure you guys comment as well, just say here so I know that you guys watched all the way to the end of the video. But honestly, I'm gonna have to close it out. You guys have a great rest of your night. Drive safe.